There is something that happened. I never knew that my husband is a gay, like he's into man to man. I've been hiding this for a very long time, but I decided to just share it with you guys today. And I really want to hear your opinion. Yeah, I'm smiling because I don't want to feel it. It happens that my husband was the one that trained me in school. He met me when I had nothing. So he was the one that trained me in school. I finished my university and did my youth service. Do you know for that years that my husband have been training me in school, he has never for one day did anything with me. He have never for one day did ta-ta-ta with me. I was very happy on the other side, saying that I have a very good person. So I was very happy that he have never touched me before, ever since how many years in school. And even when I was doing my youth service, I stayed 1 year with him. He did not touch me. He have his own separate room while I have mine. Sometimes I wear, all this hot something, all this hot gown, hot skirt. Sometimes I will even wear just all these nice night gowns that will be showing your full body, just for me to make advances to my husband. Like, we are not yet married then. We are not yet married, no. So I was trying to do anything for him to touch me. Sometimes I'll ask myself, am I not beautiful? Because me, I know I'm beautiful. If you should ask me, I'm the most beautiful one. I don't think you are more beautiful than I do. So I'm always asking myself, why is it that this man don't want to touch me? Is anything wrong with me? So this thing continued on. He finished training me in school. I finished my youth service, and he never touched me even for one day. I was like, this is a good man. It's very rare for you to see a man that will stay with you for 1 year and did not touch you. I did tell my girlfriends about it, and they were like, wow, this man really loves you. And that's what I also think. Believe me, my husband is the only person that I knew, and he's so jealous of me. Like, whenever he see me talking with a guy, he's always so jealous. He buy me all these flashy, sexy something, but to touch me is a problem. I'm telling you, I dated him for almost 7 years. And do you know, this guy have never for one day touched me. He engaged me after my university, after my youth service. He engaged me, and you know that excitement that, when someone engage you, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that night you're going to, do ta-ta-ta with that person, you understand? You're going to give it to the person just to show that you are happy, that both of you are finally going to be together. Do you know this, my boyfriend to be never touched me? The only thing he did was just to peg me at my cheek. I was like, am I not that vulnerable? Like, I don't understand. Like, am I not beautiful? But do you know, he's always so jealous when he see me with guys, and he's the only man that I knew. He engaged me, I accepted everything. Okay, it happens that, how did I find out this thing? It happens that one day, my girlfriend had her wedding. So she invited me to her wedding in Abuja. So I took permission from my husband to be, because he had not gotten married to me then. I took permission from him. He insisted, but after the whole plea, he accepted. And took me. He paid for my flight ticket. I went to Abuja for the Ageh, my girlfriend's wedding. So after everything, my girlfriend, the husband is wealthy. So it happens that night after it, I called my husband to be. I called him on phone, and he wasn't picking the call. I called again, he wasn't picking. So I told my girlfriend that I think I'll be going the next day. This one, my boyfriend is not picking my call. So he said, okay, that's no problem, that she's going to book a flight for me to use and go back. I said, okay. So before I get to sleep, he now called back, and I was asking if everything is okay. He said, yes, everything is okay. So he called me and told me that that he was busy. That's why he didn't pick my call. So I said, okay, no problem. So I didn't tell him that I'm coming back the next day, because I wanted to surprise him. Nothing was on my mind. So what actually happened? I went back home. I took a flight. My girlfriend booked a flight for me. I went back home. I have the spec here already, because I'm the fiance. I'm about to get married to him. So when I got home, I opened the door. Guys, guess who I saw under my supposed to be matrimonial bed? I met my boyfriend on top another man. He is the one riding the man. I don't want to feel angry, I'm just like saying it. I'm just laughing, just to use the laugh to cover up. I saw my boyfriend riding another man in my supposed to be matrimonial bed. When I saw him, I was shocked. He also stood up and saw me. I went downstairs. He came down and was telling me that I have seen what is going on, but I told him that I just need my space, I just want to stay alone. So after everything, I lodged in a hotel. He came there and was telling me that this has been him, that since he came to a Lagos state, that things wasn't really going well for him. So he met some group of friends and they told him that he have to join Ageh so that they can help him. So as someone that have nothing, he have to pay the sacrifice to join the Ageh, and that's how they started sleeping. That's how he joined them in the Ageh work, and they gave him money to start up a business, and believe me, he's doing well. So that's what he said, that's the price that he paid just to become rich. He told me that some pastors, that if I tell you today, you know them. Some pastors, some of the celebrity pastors that you know today, that some of them are Ageh. He told me one. He told me two of them. He told me one of his friends' wedding that they attended, that most of them in that, the group of them that are best men there, they are all Ageh. He told me that him being a Ageh cannot stop us from getting married or bearing our own children. That is just something that I just have to bear with. And I was like, so I'm going to be living the rest of my life knowing that me and another man is sharing my man. You can imagine. So he said if I'm going to accept it. The worst part is that he never feels so remorseful about what he did. I said, okay. Why did I said okay? I said okay because if I should say that I'm not going to marry him, people are gonna say that that I'm not good, I'm a bad person, that someone that trained me in school, and I just suddenly said I'm not doing it again, and we have already started planning for our wedding. What people are going to say. So I accepted to marry him. One day I went home, they were preparing for everything. My sister saw the way I was doing. Someone like me that is so cheerful. My sister saw that I'm not really that happy. She asked me and I couldn't tell her. So when I got home, I told my sister everything. And she said, you know what? You can't be in a miserable family, in a miserable home. So that is how he told me to go straight and tell my husband to be, my fiance, that I can't continue with the marriage. I should tell people that our Lord did not match. Our Jonathan did not match. That is how that marriage ended. If not because I told my sister about it, believe me, I would have been married someone that is doing Ageh just because of what he did to me. Marry him out of sympathy, and that would have been my worst mistake in life. So I'm trying to tell you now, if you are to be in my shoe, are you going to still marry this guy because of what he did to you, because of how he helped you, or what people will say, or you are just going to let it go? That is my question. Guys, this is a question that I was just walking on the street of Facebook and I saw someone Odogukiwi interviewing this person. Omo, I shock. If you are to be in that guy's shoe, are you going to accept the marriage because this guy trained in school, this guy helped your family, or you are going to leave? This is the question she asked, and I'm asking it to you. What will be your answer or your opinion to them? You guys should be careful. All these guys that sometimes that don't want to touch you, check very well if they are into Ageh. What are you going to do? Are you going to sympathize with him and marry him? I would like to hear your own opinion at the comment section, okay? I love you guys. Shalom.